Hey there, sign of Cancer. This is Kim here to do your reading. I hope you're doing good today. Thank you so much for joining me. Beautiful day today. What we're going to do is take a look at your next 3 days. The day that you get this is your day 1. All right, that's how it works. And so we'll do day 1, day 2, day 3, and then I'll do a little extra pile for what's going to come for you in the next 3 months, just as some type of extra message for you here. Okay, Angel, what's going on? All right. Okay, Spirit Guides, Angels, give me some messages for Cancer, please. And if you all need a private reading, the information's in the description box below, just to let you know. Gosh, it's pretty. Looking out this window here is so pretty today. The sun. Allergies, horrendous, but man, the sun's pretty. Give me some good messages for the sign of Cancer. Please, 2 for what's coming next 3 months. Bottom of the deck, the Ace of Pentacles. Good. Ace of Pentacles means there's a new opportunity underlying that we don't even see. I guess that's kind of just an extra message too. Something that offers stability, more finances, financial growth, protection, security. It's a portal that's opening. And we're going to take the 108 deck also and grab 2 from each, for each. 2 for each pile. Day 1, day 2, day 3, and your next 3-month outlook. What's on the bottom? The White Rabbit. That's interesting. Did you all get this? I'm pretty sure you got this the last 3-day message, because I just remember, because the title stood out in my mind of to follow the White Rabbit down the hole. Follow the rabbit. Some type of spark. It says spark of curiosity, awakening, heeding the call. The White Rabbit. Okay, day 1 here for Cancer is the Lovers. The Lovers. Okay, a soulmate energy, a crossroads, a decision, perhaps between a couple of things or more. Usually, I mean, on this card in specific, you do have Cupid here hitting somebody. So I think it might be about love, but these are general, so it doesn't have to be. Yeah, maybe more than one choice. 7 of Cups. It says seduction on the card. You have the Venus flytrap, so you've got to be careful. But there is definitely a soulmate here, or choice or decision, something that you could be like, you could be in dream time, daydream time, thinking about this certain somebody. Maybe you've not even met them. Maybe you're just focusing on the energy that you would like to pull in. Oh wow, this came from that card I got from the Sagittarius reading, the baggage card. Theirs was on the bottom. We have 7, 7, 7, and 1. Well, actually, we have 7, 7, 7, and then 1. So, okay, I'm just going to say there's another message here of you being that magician about to become very lucky. 7, 7, 7, overcoming spiritual challenges, but ultimately hitting some sort of inflow state that leads to a jackpot. I have baggage, excess, unresolved issues, but being prepared to go to the next phase, the long journey. And then the Diamond card, which says creative force, faithfulness, brilliance, perfection, multidimensional, multifaceted, invincible spiritual power. The pressure created the diamond. Ultimately, the pressure allowed you to make something precious, like a diamond. Day 2. Good news. Good news or communication coming in. two eights, 8, and the 8 of Cups. Wow, okay. Really good news that is going to set you off on a different trail, on a different path. So when we have the 8 of Cups, there could be something in our lives that we're feeling like, you know, I've already maybe even emotionally disconnected from whatever it is, because it's no longer making you happy or satisfying you. There's something emotionally that doesn't feel right anymore, and so you're wanting to go off on a new path. And of course, this could be metaphorically, but I'm going to say that with the baggage here and the 8 of Wands, because the 8 of Wands can also mean travel, fast movement, as well as communication, that maybe there is some travel news coming in here. You have another card about your options, convertible, many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, freedom, potential, enjoyment, alternatives, and preferences, and another 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, and 8, 8. These two 8s also can indicate growth that leads to material growth, like spiritual growth that also leads to material growth, because you have conquered the number 7, which is a spiritual challenge. Now, here's what we do with these choices, right? We decide whether or not we want to roll the dice and take a chance. So that's what the dice card is. It's about fate. It's about rolling the dice and let's see what happens next. Taking a chance on maybe one of these alternatives. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's do day 3. I might go in and clarify after I'm done with all of this for the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Cups, just to see what some of these choices are about. Wow. The 10 of Swords and the High Priestess. Oh, that just tells me that you know that there has been something painful that's coming to an end. You instinctively, intuitively might be a better word, know that something is ending. But that, you know, that makes sense. That's why we would be feeling like we want to go in a different direction. This can be a relationship. It can be a job. It can be, there's something that we are being told intuitively, maybe through spirit, through signs, that is letting us know, hey, it's about a completion of putting the worst behind us. And in a way, it's really taking charge of our thoughts, because we're past that point of letting it affect us, because it's over. So there is a rebirth to occur. And I think intuitively you know this. So the thing that is ending to you, look at all these 7s. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Wow. It was an optical illusion. There's an end to anybody trying to predict or program something for you. There's an end of somebody telling you a lie or trying to put you in a trap or a head trick. It says head trip, but a trick. Confusion. That might be what the 7 of Cups is too, is about somebody wanting to confuse you about what they have to offer emotionally. Okay, yeah, we definitely will get some clarification. You know this, though. This is very similar to the High Priestess, the scuba diver. Going within, observation, 0 point, self-examination, exploring the unconscious mind, in the void, desire to know, self-reflection, disconnecting, deep thoughts, and subliminal. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let me get a sip of coffee. Hang on. Within the next 3-month period. Wow. If I were you, I'd really look up these 7s to find out what does the internet have to say about all these 7s. You will be going through major change and transformation. Okay, within the next 3 months, you are going to be building something and be very successful about it. But part of whatever, like, because this King of Wands builds something successful, whether that's a relationship, partnership, or a business. They're the master builder. They're inspiring others, and they're weaving away from obstacles and challenges. They're nothing to this person. They're really good. They're the king of action when it comes to what they want to build. Okay, and I have the Tower with it. So and then when you see these next two cards, you're going to understand why the Tower is here. I don't think that the Tower I think that the Tower is going to affect others more so than it is. You are going to be affected by what you're going to successfully build for yourself within the next 3 months. But it's going to be such a change and a shakeup. Anybody that was involved in an optical illusion, or someone that just you were told was like, well, that's the right person for you, or I don't know, there's whatever was built on a lie, or was easily, like, when it shook, it came down. Yeah, anybody that was part of trying to make you confused, you're I think you're the one bringing in the Tower. That's what I think, because of what you're wanting to build. Because look at these two cards. Oh my goodness. I think this is what would bring the Tower energy in next 3 months, about you saying, look, I'm moving on to the next phase. Either this job's not working out, or this relationship's not really going to be working out. And I think that you would be telling somebody this. So, because I have the Dear John, rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, set boundaries, divorce, strained situation. It's not you, it's me, the end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. And then the emptiness. Moving on, no one home, cycle completion, emptiness, final, endings, beginnings, the void. Two cards that say the void, but I'll be honest, I think you've been in a void here because of all of these energies that are trying to seek to confuse, manipulate, lie. That's why the new is here. That's why that's here. So a new life and graduating is, wow. Ooh. Yeah. These are some big energies for you, by the way. Big. But no wonder you're looking at some other choices here. 3 of Swords, Temperance in the reverse. Healing that broken heart. No more betrayal. Putting it in the past and not letting something happen again. And it's weird. I got a feeling, as I'm doing your reading, I got this feeling in my stomach. Now, I have been trying a new nutrient-packed shake thing. It's kind of new to me, and it has tons of ingredients in it. But I have this weird feeling in my stomach, like in the middle area. That's different. Like slightly above the belly button area, like a weird feeling there. It went away real quick. I don't know what that is. Doesn't feel, honestly, doesn't even feel digestive. So I don't know if something might be going on in the stomach area. Okay. Okay, tell me about the 7 of Cups and why the confusion, or the maybe different options. 5 of Swords in the reverse, because you're just really not down with the drama. You don't want to have the drama. You don't want to get pulled into people's lies and manipulations. Something is still in the process, though, of ending. You haven't had complete closure with these people, actually. But you absolutely will not be pulled into their drama, is what it's saying with that. Because you know, with the Queen of Swords reversed, that there are some people that have broken boundaries with you by lying, saying misleading things. They think that they're real They think they're being calculated, but they're very easy for you to see through. Remember, because you're the high priestess. So even if somebody's trying to pull you into some kind of confusion or illusion, yeah, you're able to see right through it. So what about this path here with the 8 of Cups in the reverse? I feel like spiritual closure is what's coming here for you. I have the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Some sort of, this is that unexpected journey. I don't know if we thought or knew that we were going to end up going in this direction of the 8 of Cups, like in a completely new direction emotionally. But lo and behold, here it is, right? Here it is. This is when we're also, I think we're breaking some ties or alliances or partnerships with people for new ones. And why? Because somebody was caught. We're able to see through the deception. 7 of Swords in the reverse. Again, not able to lie to you. Oh, lots of 7s. You're the star. You like her dress? Because you are the star. So tell me about the 10 of Swords. And you have wise discernment. 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of, the 8 of Swords. What you want is something to be reciprocal. You would like somebody to be, to work together with groups of people or a family of people where the energy exchange is just as honest and dependable as what you're delivering to them. That's what you're seeking, not the stuff that you've found out, right? And there's this energy here with the 8 of Swords in the reverse of being like, okay, and I'm setting myself free. I don't feel guilty at all for not wanting to be a part of this because you figured a lot of things out. That's what I'm getting. I wish I could have some real, like, I do think it gets happy, okay? I just think that this reading is talking about all the things, the pressure that you've had to go through, the hard stuff you've had, so much stuff that you've had to endure. This diamond to me represents that you're super clear with your thinking, but also with your high priestess in you, seeing right through things. They can't fool a diamond. They can't fool a diamond. And for some reason, I think somebody thought that they could fool a precious diamond, somebody that was honest, sincere, and no. I think something went on for a very long time, though. That's why you have the 10. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you. I'm going to close out this reading with an angel number message. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and great start to your week. Here comes the Tower that Cancer is totally willing to let come. Make sure your thoughts are positive as they can be, or as centered as they can be at this time. With 666, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation, changing the direction of your thoughts so that you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. All right. Love and light.